Welcome back. In this class, we are going to draw the H parameter model for common emitter configuration. So, CE configuration. So, for CE configuration, the circuit diagram will be like this. So, here I am drawing the circuit diagram for CE configuration. I am drawing this simple amplifier diagram. I am taking a NPN transistor for which the emitter terminal should be common or it should be grounded. And this is the DC biasing supply voltage we are giving, VBB. And across the output terminals also we have to connect a DC bias plus minus VCC. And here I have connected these two in the one is forward bias and this should be reverse bias. So this is the base terminal, collector terminal and the emitter terminals of the transistor. And now the input voltage is drawn between the two input terminals, base and emitter. So it is VBE. And the output voltage is between collector and emitter terminals. So it is VCE. And the input current is IB. And the output current I am assuming it as IC. And generally across the input terminals, the same base and emitter terminals, we are going to apply our input sinusoidal signal. And we will receive the output signal between the collector and emitter terminals. So the output signal should be largest signal when compared with the input. So this is V out and this is the V in C. So this is a simple circuit diagram for common emitter amplifier. And here my interest is I am drawing an equivalent circuit diagram for the transistor. So as you have already know the notation, here I have indicated all the parameters in capital letters only. Right? Why? Because generally we will indicate this capital letter notation with the suffix also capital letter to indicate the quiescent values. Once again I am telling, generally we will indicate this notation capital letter, the variable, here the input current is the variable and the suffix is base since the current is flowing through the base. The I is capital letter as well as the suffix also capital letter. It indicates it corresponds to the quiescent value. Why? Because as we have already discussed in the DC biasing, the first thing we have to do while you are using the transistor as an amplifier is we have to establish the Q point on the output characteristics such that the Q point should be always located in the active region in order to get the proper replica of the input signal across the output. Right. So that is the reason why I am indicated all the 4 parameters with capital letters. You already know generally small letter notation is used for the time varying components, instant time varying, right? So The transistor, here I am drawing the H parameter model for the transistor. So as you already know, the input parameters are, first I am writing the input parameters. What are the input parameters? The input parameters are the input current and the input voltage. So here I am writing the input current. So the input current is the current which is flowing through the base. So it is IB. And what is the input voltage? The input voltage is between base and emitter terminals. So it is VBE. Right? Similarly, here I am writing the output parameters. So the output parameters. The output parameters are the output current and the output voltage. So the output current is the current which is flowing through the collector terminal, that is the collector current IC, and the output voltage which is between the output terminals, collector and emitter. So I am writing VCE. So now, as per H parameters, the dependent variables here are the input voltage VBE and the output voltage IC. So we have to write VBE and IC in terms of IB and VC. So I can simply write VBE is simply a function of input current IB, comma, output voltage VC. Similarly, the output current IC is also a function of IB, comma, VC. So if you write the H parameter equations, they will be like this. VBE is equal to, why? Because once again I will recall here the H parameter equations. V1 is equal to HI1 plus HR V2, right? And I2 is equal to HF I1 plus HO V2, right? So as per the first equation, I am assuming it as equation 1, this is 2. So as per the first equation, VBE is equal to, right, HI. Here I am putting another suffix E, where E indicates it belongs to common emitter configuration. So HIE means the input impedance of the common emitter configuration into IB, the base current. I1 is base current, plus HRE, reverse voltage gain, into VCE. And then the second equation, IC is equal to HFE IB plus HOE VCE. So these are the two H parameter equations defined for the transistor in common emitter configuration. Right? So now we will define each and every individual parameter. So first I am defining HIE. So HIE is equal to, it is the input impedance. So the input impedance, so it is defined as HIE is equal to, so VBE by IB. So I can write it as the input voltage divided by the input current IB by keeping VCE is equal to 0. That is, the output should be short circuited. That means here we have to make these two terminals short circuited. Actually, here we are using a simple diagram. Practically what we are using, we will use a biasing circuit. Either fixed bias, voltage divided bias, so we will have resistors, something like that, right? So the input impedance is VBE by IB by keeping VCE is equal to 0. And next, HRE. HRE is equal to, what is it? Reverse voltage gain. So I can define the reverse voltage gain as the input voltage. The input voltage, what is the input voltage? The input voltage is VBE divided by, what is the output voltage? VCE. Here we have to keep the input current IB 0. So IB will be equal to 0. That means we have to open circuit the input, right? And next, HFE. So HFE is equal to forward current gain. HFE is equal to forward current gain. So what is the value of it? So HFE we can define as, from this equation, keeping VC is 0, IC by IB, that is the output current IC by the input current IB by keeping VCE output short circuited, VCE 0. And next, HOE. HOE means output admittance. So output admittance. What is output admittance? Which is equal to IC by VCE, output current by output voltage. So I can write IC by VCE by keeping input current 0, that is input open circuited. IB is equal to 0. So these are the 4 H parameters defined for common emitter configuration. And these 4 values, these 4 parameters are having different values, right? Generally, at collector current IC is equal to 13 milliamperes at this situation, and at room temperature, generally HIE will be equal to 1100. What are the units of HIE? Ohm, since it is an impedance or resistance. So generally the HIE value, these are the standard values everyone has to remember, will be 1100, or simply it is equal to 1.1 kilo ohms. Right? 1.1 kilo ohms. Right? And HRE. HRE is equal to reverse voltage gain. HRE means the reverse voltage gain. HRE. Generally the HRE value will be equal to 2.5 into 10 power minus 4. So what are the units? It doesn't have units. Why? Because it is the ratio of voltage to voltage. And next, HFE, forward current gain. Generally this value is equal to 50. So it is also a ratio, current ratio, so it doesn't have any units. But remember, the practical voltage gain will have units, decibels. If we represent in terms of 20 log, so there we will represent the unit of gain as decibels, right? Remember that. But these are H parameter values, but they are also indicating the gains, right? So right. And next, HOE value. HOE value means output admittance. Generally this value is equal to 2.4 into 10 power minus 6. What are the units? The units should be mhos. The inverse of ohm. Here the units are ohms. Ohm we will indicate OHM. So the reverse 1 by ohm means admittance. Admittance has units mhos, or we can represent ampere per volt. Both are same, right? So that is the output admittance value. So if we can calculate the output impedance, it is inverse of admittance. So generally 1 by HOE value will be equal to 40 kilo ohms. So these are the typical values for the H parameters in common emitter configuration. So similarly, in the same way, we can define these H parameters for common base configuration as well as for common collector configuration. So now we are going to discuss common base configuration H parameters. Common base configuration. CB configuration. So here I am not drawing this circuit diagram because you already have the knowledge about common base configuration, right? So in common base configuration, the input parameters, so the input current and the input voltage, the input current. So in common base configuration, the common terminal is base, the input terminal is emitter, and the output current is collector current. Why? Because the output terminal is collector, right? So the input current is the current which is flowing through the emitter terminal. So I can write it as IE. And the input voltage. The input voltage is the voltage drop between the emitter and base. So I can write it as VEB, between emitter and base terminal. And similarly, output parameters. The output parameters are the output current, which is the current which is flowing through the collector terminal, so IC, and the output voltage, it is the voltage between collector and base terminal, so I can write it as VCB. So here also the input voltage and the output current, that is VEB, and what is the output current? IC. So VEB is a function of IE, input current IE, and output voltage VCB. And similarly, IC is also a function of IE, VCB. Right? So now if we write the H parameters, they will be like this. VEB is equal to HIB. So since I am discussing for common base, here I have put a suffix B. HIB into IE plus HRB. HRB into VCB, and similarly IC is equal to HFB IE plus HOB VCB. So now we will define individually one by one the input impedance HIB. So HIB is equal to input impedance, the input impedance, which is equal to the input voltage VEB divided by the input current IE by keeping VCB, that is output voltage 0. That means the output is short circuited. And next, HRB. HRB means the reverse voltage gain. Now HRB. HRB is equal to, what is it? Reverse voltage gain, which is equal to the input voltage VEB divided by the output voltage VCB. So VEB divided by VCB by keeping the input current IE is equal to 0. And next, HFB. So HFB means forward current gain. So the forward current gain defined for common base. So which is equal to, from the second equation, IC by IE by keeping VCB is equal to 0. So IC by IE when keeping VCB is equal to 0. That means the output should be short circuited. Similarly, HOB. HOB is output admittance. Output admittance, which is equal to, from the second equation, from this equation, IC by, that means the output current IC divided by output voltage VCB by keeping input open circuited, that is making input current is equal to 0. So these are the 4 H parameters which are defined for common base configuration. And here also we will write the general typical values of these H parameters. Right? So generally here I am writing the first one is HIB, the input impedance value. It is also same as that of the common emitter configuration, HIE. So 1100 ohms, or simply we can write 1.1 kilo ohms. In some textbook you will find it as simply 1 kilo ohm, don't worry. Okay, so right. So that means I can write simply HIE is equal to HIB from this. Why? Because it is equal to HIE value. Don't worry, right? So next. And the next one is HRB. HRB means the reverse voltage gain. HRB, generally the HRB value is equal to 1. And next, HFB. So HFB is equal to minus 51. And next, HOB, output admittance, it is also 2.5 into 10 power minus 6 mhos or amperes per volt, or you can write mho also, MHO. So if you write the reverse value, that is 1 by HOB, that is the output impedance value, it will be equal to 40K. So these are the typical values for the hybrid parameters of common base configuration. So here also HOB is approximately equal to HOE. So I can write HOB is equal to HOE also. Right? So HOB is equal to HOE. Right? So now we are going to discuss for common collector configuration. So CC configuration. In common collector configuration, The input terminal is base, the output terminal is emitter, and the common terminal is collector. But practically, while we are using the transistor as a common collector amplifier, we will use common emitter amplifier as a common collector, but we will take the output across the emitter terminal. Are you getting my point, guys? Generally, we will use common emitter amplifier also as a common collector amplifier, but the output will be taken across the emitter terminal. But whereas in case of common emitter amplifier, the output is taken across the collector terminal. So if you draw a circuit diagram, it will be like this. Common emitter configuration, right? Base terminal, emitter terminal, the current flowing through the input is IB, VBE, plus minus. So here we have to take between. Now we will define the H parameters for common collector configuration or CC configuration. Generally, common collector configuration, and we will use common emitter amplifier as a common collector amplifier, but we will take the output across the emitter terminal practically. Understood? Once again I am telling. Right, now we are going to discuss the H parameters for common collector configuration. So generally, common emitter amplifier is also used as a common collector amplifier. But the difference is, if you want to use the common emitter amplifier as a common collector, we will take the output across the emitter terminal. But whereas for common emitter amplifier, the output is taken across the collector terminal. Why? Because the output is collector there. Right. So once you will have a look at this circuit diagram. The circuit diagram will be like this. Whatever the circuit diagram we have drawn for common emitter, here also the same. But we will take the output across the emitter. So here I am indicating a emitter resistance RE. Right? So between base and emitter terminals, we supposed to have a biasing voltage, DC biasing voltage, VBB. Between base and emitter terminals, the input voltage VBE is taken and IB. Right? This is. And between collector and emitter terminals, we are having output biasing voltage. So that voltage is VCC plus minus. Right? So this is. So here I am indicating the emitter current IE also. The voltage between collector and emitter terminals is VCE plus minus. So here in common collector amplifier, the output is taken across the emitter terminal. That means the load is connected here. So here I am having, in between these two terminals, I am having my output signal V out. So I will apply the input signal as usually between the input terminals base and emitter. So here I will apply my signal, the input signal Vin. So here the output signal will be received. Right? So this is common collector amplifier. But if you want to write the H parameters, we have to write normally. So first I am writing the input parameters. Input parameters for common collector. So here I am simply representing, I am not at all indicating the biasing voltages, and I am simply representing here common collector. So collector terminal will be common between base and the emitter terminals like this, right? So the current which is flowing through base is IB. The input voltage is between base and collector, it is VBC. And the output current is the current which is flowing through the emitter terminal IE, and the output voltage is between emitter and collector VEC. So the input parameters, I am writing the input current first. So the input current is equal to the base current IB. The input voltage is equal to VBC between base and collector. And similarly write the output parameters. The output parameters are output current. So the output current is the current which is flowing through the emitter IE. That is the reason why in that circuit diagram I have not indicated IC, because my concentration is on the output current IE. And the output voltage is between emitter and collector, so it is VEC. So similarly here also the input voltage and the output current are dependent variables. So what is the input voltage? VBC. So it is a function of the input current IB and the output voltage VEC. Similarly, the output current IC also dependent variable, so it is a function of IB and VEC. So if I write the H parameter equations, so first VBC is equal to HIC, common collector, so I have put this suffix C. HIC IB plus HRC VEC. And IC is equal to HFC IB plus HOC VEC. So these are the two H parameter equations defined for common collector configuration. Now we will write individually HIC, which is equal to the input impedance. The input impedance, which is defined as, what is input voltage? VBC divided by the input current IB. So it is VBC by IB by keeping output short circuit open short circuited, that is VEC is equal to 0. And the second one is HRC. HRC is the reverse voltage gain. Which is equal to input voltage VBC divided by output voltage VEC by keeping the input current is equal to 0. And next HFC. So HFC is equal to forward current gain. So the forward current gain is defined as output voltage by input voltage, that is equal to IC by here there is a small mistake, guys. This is IE, not IC. IE. Right? So here also it is IE. Make that correction. Why? Because here the output current is emitter current, IE, not IC. So here also. So make that correction. So the forward current gain is defined as output current IE divided by the input current IB by keeping output voltage VEC is equal to 0. And finally, HOC. So what is HOC? The output admittance. So HOC is equal to the output admittance, which is defined as output current by output voltage. So IE divided by VEC by keeping the input open circuited, that is IB is equal to 0. So these are the H parameters defined for common collector configuration. So here there are some typical values for this. So generally HIC will be equal to very small value, which is equal to 22 ohms. But whereas in case of common base and common emitter, those two are equal, which is equal to 1.1 kilo ohms. And similarly, HRC, reverse voltage gain. So it is equal to 2.5 into 10 power minus 4. So this value is approximately equal to HRE in common emitter configuration. But for common base configuration, reverse voltage gain value is 1. Understood? That is the one. And the next one is HFC, forward current gain, which is minus 0.98. It is also not having units because it is a current gain. And finally, HOC. HOC means the output admittance. Generally, this output admittance value is 0.49 into 10 power minus 6 ampere per volt or mhos. Right? So these are the typical values for common collector configuration H parameters. So HIC is equal to 22 ohm, HRC 2.5 into 10 power minus 4, HFC minus 0.98 and HOC 0.49 into 10 power minus 6 mhos. So if you want to calculate the 1 by HOC, you have to reverse this. Understood? So write that. So these are the H parameters defined for the 3 configurations of a bipolar junction transistor. So we have seen for common base, common emitter as well as common collector, and we have seen these typical values. Right? In the next class we are going to discuss the conversions between hybrid parameters of one configuration to another configuration. That is, we will convert hybrid parameters for common base into common emitter or common collector. Like that we will have some combinations. And later we are going to discuss the transistor amplifying action using H parameter.